Hi, guys. This is Kristen, and I'm Travis Butler. We are your CEO and CMO of.
We're co-CEOs.
She always trying to give herself a promotion. Okay, fine. Kristen has been promoted, apparently. She promoted herself.
Don't try to put me down.
All right, fine. We are the co-CEOs of Arieyl, and we are super, super excited to have you guys on here. We're going to be talking tonight about, it's kind of like showing them how to get the money, right? Super
Showing you
excited
how
about that.
to get paid, because why else do we do this, right? We want to get paid.
I know for me, it's just been something that's been heavily in my heart, watching the world go crazy, and knowing that we had so many people that we wanted to help have the same opportunity that Kristen and I felt like network marketing gave us. We want people to be able to change their lives. We want them to have just that overwhelming new chance to do something completely different than they ever dreamed possible. And we wanted to put together a compensation plan that could meet you at all levels. I think that for us, that was the most important thing. We wanted it to be loaded across the board where you could make a lot of money if you were just starting out. Even if you were just starting out in network marketing, this is like your first time. We wanted ways that you could earn well by just that. But we also wanted to take it another level and say, hey, look, I like to build a business and I'd like to stay here forever. We wanted you guys to have an opportunity as well. And then we wanted those professional network marketers that are like, hey, I need to make a lot of money. I need to be able to do it fast, but I also want it to last. We try to create all that across the board. And we definitely spent a lot of time creating this and putting it together for them.
And also, those of you who love incentives.
Ooh, I like incentives.
Because some people, will work harder for a prize, a trip, than they will even money. Yeah. I know sometimes I will.
This is true.
I want to win, and I love vacation, so it's perfect.
I remember a time when we were going for a cruise vacation to earn it, and they were like, hey, you can't put two people in your back and carry them across the finish line. They got to go themselves or it'll kill you. And Kristen's like, I need 3 to strap on my back because I'm going to win. So it was like, okay, she crawled across the finish line with people on her just to make it happen.
That was rough. He was like, if you don't get a full cabin, because you could get half a cabin, so just I could go, or you could get 2 people so he could come with me. He's like, if you don't get 2 people, you can't go. So I was like, all right.
Hey, I want to be part of it too.
I got to make this work.
And of
course I did it.
So our whole goal in this company is to help people rise up and be the best absolute version of yourself.
Your highest self.
I love it. We want you to be your highest self. And we want you to have the highest pay possible for that as well. So let's get right in this thing. Let's
dive in, y'all. Okay, so this is going to be an overview. It's not going to be the most thorough, in-depth training. We'll probably break it down bit by bit to dive in deeper if you feel like you struggle understanding some of these areas. But I know a lot of people have never worked with compensation plans that look like this. So we wanted to get you guys more acquainted. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Go. Okay. So I'll move that. Move this here. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to page 2. So I can't see what you guys can see. So hopefully this looks good. Okay.
Somebody give us a thumbs up if you can see it good.
So first, I just want to say, that we are not guaranteeing you any pay or any success. You have to work for it. And although there's ways that we'll get into later where we can help you maximize your pay, it's still up to you to get your work and earn. So we are not guaranteeing any income whatsoever. So you got it? You guys got to do it? Give me a thumbs up if you get it. Okay, so your joining options. We have 3 joining options. The first 2 are related to customers. Okay, so retail means that they want to purchase one time on the website. They're not creating an account. They don't want to get emails and all of that stuff. They're just going to buy one time. A VIP customer, the second joining option, they are going to create an account in the system and they are going to unlock reduced prices. They're going to be on our subscribe and save model, which means they will get a reoccurring order that's very flexible, that can be canceled, moved, changed at any time. And also very shortly in the future, we're going to be having a sale where they can buy 3 products, get 1 free. So that will be options for your customers. And then the third option is to become a rock star. That means you want to get a discount, but you also want to earn commission. So this is the only way that you can get financially paid by joining this way. It's a $20 one-time fee. 25, I should say, sorry. $25 one-time fee plus your product purchase. And so we actually have 3 different options as a Rockstar also, which I will get into on the next one. Should I say that?
I mean, you can. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, on number 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to take number 1 or you want me to just keep going?
You keep going.
Okay.
I'll knock it out next.
So get paid up to 10 different ways. The first way is retail. So anytime someone joins you as a retail customer, that's the first option. You are going to get the price difference between the retail and the VIP price. So if it's a $20 difference, that's your commission is $20. And then the sales volume for their product purchase is actually going to count as your personal volume. So it will count instead of you having to place a product purchase that month. If you want to not be on auto ship yourself, if you are like, I want to run this without spending any money or ordering any product, you want to get retail customers to cover that for you.
You know, I think this is a really important thing to point out is, you know, and you did a great job talking about how they can use this to actually stay commissions qualified. But I think it's really important for people to know that these products are not going to be jumped out way more expensive that like a lot of companies do across the board. Typically they're going to come in and it's going to be, you know, $40, $50 difference in a product price. All of our products are between $20 and $25 difference for a retail customer.
Yes.
So it is a very, very affordable way for you guys to be able to build your business and not have to stress yourself like a lot of times you have to do. Yeah.
Okay. Number 2 way we get paid is fast money. So fast money is paid on the second and third way that you can join, the VIP customer and the Rockstar. So fast money is based on their first order. So if someone goes onto your website, places an order for the very first time, you are going to be paid weekly in the fast money category. And so remember earlier when I said like 2 minutes ago that there was 3 different joining options for Rockstar. This I'm going to show you. So if you'll pay attention to, I don't think you can see my pointer, but if you pay attention to Rockstar, which is the top level there, you will be paid on 1 level of commissions, and that will be your personal enrolled, 30% on the sales volume there.
Yeah, and I want to point out too, that's not just on customer orders. That is customer or Rockstar orders. Either one, you will get a 30% commission on either one of those.
Then if you come in, so to be a Rockstar, you pay $25 plus at least 1 product. So our least expensive product is $40. So for $65, you can be in, okay? That's the least expensive way to join. Now, if you want to capture more commissions and you want to get more product, you can come in as gold. So you still have to pay the $25, but then if you spend $200 or more on products, you will unlock the level of gold. So you're going to earn 2 levels now, 35% on your personal and then 10% on your level 2. Level 2 would be the people you bring in the business. It would be their customers and their Rockstars that you would be paid now 10% on those orders on the sales volume of that. Then our third joining option is to go platinum. I know a lot of y'all have already claimed platinum. I see high fives. Yep, there you go.
Seeing lots of thumbs up, lots of high fives, lots of arm flexes. Awesome.
Because you realize the power of unlocking even more compensation. So you spend $500 or more in your product purchase, and now you are platinum, and you're going to get 50% on your level 1, 10% level 2, 5% on your level 3. Now, you only have to buy that package 1 time. You never have to buy it again. You can maintain, which we'll get to later, without ever buying that package again. Yeah. You also, I just want to point this out, you do not have to purchase those big packages right off the gate in order to unlock this compensation, okay? This is just a quick way for you to get a bunch of product to try and to unlock that compensation. You can definitely earn this position by either getting retail customers, or just advancing by group volume, which we'll get to at the very end. I'll go over what each rank looks like that way. So I just want to, if you guys are scared, you're like, oh, I can't afford that, don't get scared. There's ways that you can do that later. Okay.
So I was drawing, doodling.
Yeah, I don't know how to stop that. Okay. Number 3. You want to tackle this one?
Yeah, the way to slay bonus. Oh, this one's a good one because this is that one we were talking about. We wanted to give you something to jump right out and run to. This one is really cool because if you're going to hit the rank of Ruby in your first full calendar month. So let's say you come in at, I don't know, let's say you come in on the 5th of the month, right? That month isn't going to count like towards you having to qualify. You'll have the whole next calendar month to do that. And if you do, you're going to get a $500 bonus right out of the gate. This is really cool because like as soon as you hit it the next month, when we pay out commissions, you're going to get $250. The following month, when you maintain it, you're going to get another $250. So it's a $500 bonus right out of the gate. Like it gives somebody something to run to. And I don't know about you guys that are watching this, but Kristen and I, we know that our organization, we've been in 2 different companies, and in our first company, they had a bonus that was going that if you ran out of the gate and you had to get double this amount to get the bonus. Remember that? You had to get double what this one is.
Yes.
And it was a little bit hard, but I'll tell you what, people loved having a goal to run for.
Lots of people got it too.
So, and a lot of people got it. So I'm really, really excited about this one because it's just that way to say, hey, look, you do this, you're going to be able to get this. Just start running. We believe in you and we support you and run for it.
Okay. And so I told you I'm going to go over the ranks later, but just to give you guys a little heads up on Ruby, you need 3 personally enrolled and 5,000 in sales volume for that. Okay. Right along. I feel like, how do I stop this? Oh, there we go. Okay. Number 4. Royalty residuals, which is our binary pay. Do you want me to go over this or you?
You can.
Okay. So this is, I feel like where most people get scared and they're like, okay, I don't understand. How do I do this? And I think it's because you're overcomplicating it in your mind. It's really very simple. So binary just means 2. You have a left leg and a right leg to share. One of those legs you're going to share with your sponsor. Okay, so you're going to get fed in one of those legs, and then the other leg is up to you to build by yourself. Okay, so you're going to have help. What I love is it's very simple. There's no charting that you have to fill out. It's literally, do I want this person in the left or do I want them in the right? You're not filling out structure, organizations. You don't have to have multiple legs, all of that for this. So the volume that runs into binary is going to be their second order and beyond. So remember, we got paid fast money for their first order. Now their second order and beyond is going to pay you monthly in the royalty residuals. So another cool thing about a binary plan is the synergy. We all get to work together on a common goal.
I like that.
So
synergy.
Yeah. So this is where your upline and everyone else gets to help you build this organization. And ideally, they would help you build massively on one side, and then you would focus on the other side. That's in an ideal situation. It also is unlimited depth. So if you notice back on Fast Money, which I'll go to real quick just to show you, the maximum levels deep is 10 levels that you're going to max out, and that's the unilevel portion of our pay plan. But if you go back to the binary portion, it's unlimited levels deep. So this really helps you if you want to build a massive organization. You're never going to get cut on the depth of the organization that you can have. Okay.
You know what I really love about this is like you're consistently be paid on the work that has been done before. So it's like infinite levels deep. So like that's really cool because like as you're growing your organization, like everybody that's running those orders and they're rebuying, like you're not really doing work for that, but you're getting paid on it. So that's like really that's a really an amazing way to do it.
Correct. Okay.
Oh, there they are.
So to qualify, you yourself have to have 35 personal volume if you are a rock star. If you're gold or above, a ranked leader, if you will, then it's 90 personal volume. Okay. And then you have to have 3 personally enrolled. And that's for every rank from on up. Like it doesn't, as your mogul, doesn't mean you have to have more people. So you literally could run to the top with 3 people in your organization, which is really good because a lot of people are not mass enrollers. So this is like, okay, if I found 3 really great people, then I can run to the top with this. So this is really cool. But I also want to give that little disclaimer again, just because your sponsor is helping you build an organization, if you don't build off of that organization, because you get paid in the weakest of the 2 levels of the legs, then you don't get paid anything. If you have nothing on the one side and all of this volume on the other side, you don't get paid. So it it leverages the power, but you still have to work for it. Okay. So I don't want you to think that you just sign up and magically get paid. Okay. So you have to sign up and work, and we help you maximize the comp plan with this. Does that sound good?
I think that was perfect.
Okay. So you get paid 10% up all the way up to 20% on your payout leg.
You know, that's a big jump there when we were talking about the packages you could come in with. Mm-hmm. You know, it was 30% for the Rockstar, 35% for the Gold, mm-hmm. and 50% for Platinum. Well, in this structure of the payout too, it's 10%, 12%, yes. 15%. So that's a big difference.
Yeah, so you're not only just unlocking fast money commission, you're also unlocking more of your royalty residuals. Okay.
Oh man, the Rockstar check matching, like this is actually.
I'll let you do this one because that's your favorite.
It is my favorite because this is the one where we're unlocking parts of the compensation plan for you, helping your team be successful. This is where it really pays off for you to be a good enroller and to be a good sponsor. Like this is really, really where you maximize, to me, the compensation plan. It feeds from the binary, yes. But the check matching is all part of that.
So they kind of go hand in hand together.
Absolutely.
So this is unilevel pay on binary.
There, that's kind of tricky to say, but basically we're just going to take their binary pay and give you a percentage of it by the levels you enroll on.
Yes.
So that's really, really easy to understand, I think. And, you know, it goes down in different levels, but like if you start looking there, you're like, okay, it's 20% you're going to check back if you're a rock star. So if you bring somebody into this and they do really well, and let's just give them an idea so it's easy to understand. Let's say they make $1,000. You're going to get $200 check matching off of them. Mm-hmm. If you're a rock star. That's pretty incredible for you just helping them be successful.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's really, you know, and here's the other thing. In a lot of compensation plans, we call them gotchas in the compensation plan. If you're a professional network marketing, you call it breakage. This is where people underneath of you that you enroll do better than you. If they do better than you, maybe they outrank you, maybe they make more money than you, your pay has decreased so the company can pay them. Mm-hmm. We wanted to flip that on its ear with the way we do it because we want them to be successful, which helps your pay be successful. So 20%, and then it goes to 25% for Gold, and then it goes Platinum 30%. Now here's where it really gets interesting. It's 30% down to Diamond, and then Black Diamond, you can get 35%. Woo. Legend, 35%. Then if you hit Icon, you're going 40%, and Mogul 40% check matching. So if you've ranked out to the top, like the highest rank in the company, and you've been a mass enroller and you've brought in some really, really good people, you're going to get 40% check matching off of each of those people. And that's like crazy. Plus it goes all the way 10 levels deep.
All right, let's talk about number 6, the Rock bonuses. So
I think these are super cool.
Do you want me to do this one or not?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So first time that you achieve these ranks, let me try to pull it up. There you go.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to let you do both because I feel like these two kind of go together. They smash together well.
So the first time you hit this rank and maintain it for 2 additional months, so it has to be 3 consecutive months, and they are stackable.
Ooh.
So maybe you skip Ruby and go Emerald your first month or whatever. Though you would get paid the Ruby and the Emerald bonus together when it's time to pay out. Okay, so see how many of those you can stack in a row. And then on the 3rd month, it will pay you in a lump sum bonus. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory. If forever, let's say you did 2 months and then you lost your rank. Maybe you had, you got sick, whatever, got COVID, dropped down to Ruby, then from Emerald, okay? It's okay. You don't lose the bonus forever. The 3 months just has to start again. So let's say you get your back to work, get back to Emerald, 3 more months go by, then you'll get your payout. It's not lost. Don't fret. Okay.
Yeah, so, I think that's a really important part because a lot of companies I've seen, when you lose a rank, you never get a shot at getting the bonuses back. So that's really nice to know.
Okay. So Rock and Rain go together. It just sounds like they go together, right? So this is actually more of a maintenance bonus, but you're going to earn it in a lump sum also. That will be, or I shouldn't say lump sum. You're going to earn it in a giant number paid out monthly. So it's the opposite of the Rock. So instead of just getting a lump sum, you're going to get it paid monthly for 20 months. So if you hit Ruby, it's a $3,000 bonus paid out over 20 months, and you'll get $150 a month every month that you maintain it until that 20 months is complete. And the same thing, let's say you rank up to Emerald, rank up to Sapphire, Now these ranks are not, or these bonuses are not stackable here. So you'll get whatever highest one you're claiming.
Maintain at the time.
Yes. And the same thing happens if, let's say, you're Emerald and you drop down to Ruby, instead of getting that 250 payment that month, you'll just drop to the 150 that month. Okay. And then I'm just going to go right into Legacy because it also kind of goes with it. So after your bonus has been paid, you've gone through the whole 20 months. As long as you're maintaining Ruby rank or above, you're going to continue your raid bonus at whatever level you're maintaining. So that's kind of like, think of it like a car bonus or something like that. You're just going to continue on that bonus forever. And then why don't you talk about the next two?
You know, I think this really goes into the, like, go back down for just a second. I want to see something. So the legacy bonus is really that part where that keeps on going. And we wanted to honor that one more step farther, and we wanted to give a loyalty bonus. So after remaining active for 36 months, you can be eligible to unlock this loyalty bonus. So it's like, not only are we giving you the legacy bonus for the long term, but we also want to give the loyalty bonus. Now we have 3 different things that we're working on with the back office for this bonus.
It's so exciting.
They're all really excited. They're all really cool.
And 36 months to figure it out.
They're also all things that the back office, the designers are like, we've never heard anybody doing that. And they're like, but it is so cool, but we have to write code for it. And I'm like, great, let's write the code. I've
never heard of a company that you cannot earn a bonus until you've been with the company for 3 years.
Yeah.
And what I feel like I've seen with so many different compensation plans, or just my friends who are in other other companies that I've never been a part of, they're like, oh, well, you earn all your bonuses in the beginning and then there's nothing on the back end. So you have to switch. You have to move all your organization, start over if you want to get those payouts again. And I'm like, I want this, my dream is this to be a legacy company that just goes on. It's something I can pass on to my children. And I want something where people feel like if they plant their roots here, that they will be paid long term and they have more to look for.
And I can tell you, for Kristen and I, it's right around that 3-year mark where I feel like that's when you have to even work harder than you did I think the first year you have to work really, really hard in a network marketing business. Year 2 and 3, you're kind of running on momentum, I feel like, a lot. But I feel like 36 months in, 48 months in, that's when you got to put your foot down. You got to run. Because that's when things get a little bit harder. You're like, you burn through your warm leads. And I told Kristen, I was like, we really need something where people are like, I want them to, we want to show you that we honor your hard work. We honor your leadership. We honor your commitment. And that's what the loyalty and the legacy program are really going to do for people.
And then number 10, near and dear to my heart.
This is Kristen's favorite by far.
Incentive trips and prizes. So we are known. I see a lot of faces that have worked as us as our leader before and know that we do prizes and we do them big. We do trips and we do them big. We had, before COVID, we had monthly workshops at our house in Margaritaville where people could come, learn, have fun. We did annual cruises. We did parties and get-togethers at any corporate events that were happening. Like, this is what I live for, because I think as much as I love to make money, I also love the friendship side of this business. And I love getting together and feeding the energy. Like, when your cup starts to feel dry, getting together with like-minded people and just being with your friends, like, energizes you again, and you feel like it just breathes life into you. And so those are super important for me. And I love to give away prizes. Like, I think one of my love languages is to give gifts. And so I just get excited.
I didn't even know that was a love language.
Yes. Gifts is one.
I thought getting gifts was a love language.
You can give gifts
and that's a love language.
It goes both ways. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
Yeah. So I love just sending people prizes, especially stuff they would never buy for themselves, or, like a laptop, like a MacBook, something like that, or a Louis Vuitton purse. Like, I would never spend money on that myself, but I love that I earned it. I'll work to earn it. And so, of course, this is going to be a fundamental part of our compensation plan. Yeah,
I can tell you that this is definitely one of Kristen's, most favorite things she's going to be doing. Mostly because I remember a time when we were after our first company, I had to go back into landscaping, and Kristen was, had to work with me landscaping. And although we were making really good money, we were making between $25,000 and $35,000 a month, which is about the most we've ever made in landscaping.
Yeah.
And we were doing really well. I took her out to dinner, and I remember looking across from her at the table, And I remember her eyes getting welled up, and I'm like, what is wrong? Like, we have the life. We're making the money that was the top of that company. It was the highest rank, what they averaged. I was like, we're making that, and you seem miserable. And then she just broke down crying, and I'm like, well, first of all, it was a quiet restaurant, so it was a romantic restaurant, and everybody's looking at me like
Why are you trying to shame me?
I'm not trying to shame you. I'm just saying it looked like I was breaking up with you, and they were shaming me. They were all giving me the stink eye like I did something wrong.
Again, I feel like you're shaming me because then you were embarrassed.
I was embarrassed. I was super embarrassed. But the truth is like I'm looking across there, and we started to talk, and what I realized was the community we didn't have anymore. It was the relationships. It was the friendships she was missing out on. It was her ability to pour into people, because those are what mattered to her. And I really know that 10th way is going to be near and dear to you, because I know how much you care about people and their success. And I think that I hope you guys want to win cruises. I hope you want to win vacations. I hope you want to spend time with your team, because I believe that those are the things that actually are going to make you successful. That's what builds your culture. And if you have a culture in your team, you will not fail, because the products are amazing. Obviously, this comp plan is amazing. So if we put those together and then we merge them into you guys giving the right culture and spending time with your teams, you can't fail.
Yes. Okay. Last but not least, let's go over the rank requirements. Remember, I said in the beginning, you didn't have to buy gold or platinum, that you could earn it with group volume. So in order to be gold, it's 1,000. I'm circling this like you can see. I don't think you can. It's 1,000 BV from your group. Okay, this is not binary volume. This is from your enroller tree that you personally enrolled, and then what your team brought in from there. Platinum is 2,500. So you get that in group volume. There's no, so you see the leg rule in the last column. There's no leg rule. So if you enroll one person and they bring you all 2,500 in volume, you can count that. Okay.
That's awesome.
Once you go to Ruby and above, we have a 50% leg rule. So you can't count more than 50% coming from one individual enrollment tree leg. But if you're a good enroller, you don't ever have to worry about that. Okay. Sure. And then you have to have 3 personally enrolled at 90. So like I said, all the way to the top with just 3 people, you can do this. And then this shows you the volume requirements. So again, this has nothing to do with binary. So put that aspect out of your head. Think about your enroller tree. This is the people you bring into the business, and their people, the volume that they bring forth will unlock these ranks for you.
That's awesome.
Okay. So let's stop sharing. Whew. That's a lot to spit out in 30 minutes.
We did well. I feel like.
Hopefully you guys feel a little bit more comfortable. Let me add these people just to say goodbye. Hope you feel a little bit more comfortable. Like I said, our plan is bit by bit. We're going to break down each one and do individual little videos. So when your new people or even yourself get involved, you can watch a 5-minute or less video and feel like you can understand each one, and you do it at your own pace. But I know a lot of you guys were like, I have no idea what's happening. I am trying to decide if this is something I want to jump into. Trust me, it's extremely lucrative. You want to be a part of this. I'm excited to see all of you guys max out these comp plans and go on trips with us and all the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm super excited. And we're going to be actually working with our launch team too, teaching them tips and strategies. So those strategies are going to be passing on to you guys. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even tell the launch team that. So this is news to them. So some of them watching right now are probably like, wait, we're going to get tips and strategies? Yes, Krista and I are going to give you tips and strategies on how to maximize this compensation plan, because we want each of you making as much money as possible. Because I know if the money's there, the culture's there, and you're getting results, there's no reason you guys are going to go anywhere else. You're going to want to stay. You're going to want to become part of the Arieyl family. And we're super excited that all of you are just even taking a look at this, right?
All right, rock stars, let's do it.
All right, good night, guys. Have a great night.